Early humans quickly realized that sharpened stones could be even more effective than simple wooden sticks.
The process of flint knapping allowed for the creation of sharper, more durable blades. The dawn of warfare arrived as competition for resources intensified. Early humans developed primitive weapons out of stone and wood to aid in hunting and defense.
The dawn of warfare.
The story of human weaponry is a fascinating one, a testament to our ingenuity and, let's be honest, our capacity for conflict.
The earliest evidence we have of intentionally crafted weapons comes from South Africa, dating back an incredible 64,000 years.
The earliest evidence we have of intentionally crafted weapons comes from South Africa, dating back an incredible 64,000 years.
Archaeologists have unearthed stone tips, remarkably similar to arrowheads, that were likely used to fashion tools.
Beyond these early arrowheads, some of the very first hunting tools we know of were throwing spears.
It was these early innovations that started to make early humans one of the most formidable species on the planet. But even so, this marks a monumental shift. Before this, humans probably used basic, unshaped.
Beyond these early arrowheads, some of the very first hunting tools we know of were throwing spears. Imagine a sturdy wood.
Then there were darts, smaller projectiles that could be blown or thrown, adding another layer of effectiveness to their hunting.
Around the same time, early humans in the Americas were also developing their own bows and arrows. These were stealthy, effective weapons, perfect for hunting game from a distance and also for conflict between groups. This knowledge, this technological leap, would eventually pave the way for massive armies and advanced weaponry. The materials used for bows also varied depending on where people lived. Europeans, as we saw, used tough elm trees. And in areas where vegetation was scarce, like the deserts of North Africa and Asia, they got creative. This showed an incredible ability to adapt and innovate based on their environment. In ancient Turkey, circa 6000 BCE, early humans began the arduous process of extracting copper. Bronze Age craftsmen fashioned an arsenal that was both varied and remarkably durable.
These remains indicate a violent conflict.
Attack!
This new age, forged in metal,
will shape our very destiny.
In the Bronze Age, humans crafted an impressive array of tools and weapons.
We will not yield. For the city! Advance! Hold the line! They cannot get through! Burn it all! Take everything! Defend the fort! Hold the line! Hold the line! Advance! For Greece! Fight for Etruria! Show them our strength!
Over the next few thousand years, weapons truly came into their own in every civilization that sprang up. Depending on the resource instance, many early civilizations flourished around the Fertile Crescent, the area encompassing Mesopotamia, the Mediterranean.
Many of these cultures made excellent use of chariots, those mighty, horse-drawn vehicles used to transport soldiers into battle.
Swords were used across the ancient world, but they varied greatly from culture to culture. The Egyptians and Mesopotamians used kopeshin.
Spears were a favorite of the ancient Greeks, who crafted them in all sorts of shapes and forms: throwing spears, tridents, javelins.
Early armies were famously some of the most successful in human history.
Prepare to fire! Ready the catapults! Loose arrows!
Early civilizations didn't even shy away from fighting on the seas. The ancient Egyptians used simple papyrus boats to transport warriors.
These boats were often equipped with catapults or bows for defense, ready to unleash a barrage of heavy stones, arrows, if...
As naval combat progressed, ships were fitted with archers, battering rams, and even fire-throwing devices.
Humanity had indeed come a long way from its humble beginnings in Africa, as an early means of defense for any settlements. As societies began to form and civilizations arose, human beings truly began to show their nature. War and weaponry are, in many ways, part of what makes us human. Yet, they have also been the
Humanity had indeed come a long way from its humble beginnings in Africa, as an early means of defense for...
As societies began to form and civilizations arose, human beings truly began to show their nature. Throughout our yet, they have also been the cause of untold destruction throughout history. Even so, weapons continue to evolve with us. New technologies give rise to even deadlier contraptions, and as wars rage on, so does the relentless march of weaponry.
Where the human race goes from here.
If you found this journey through the history of human weaponry as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that subscribe button